Hi guys. That was a little odd. It's kind of like stuff is freezing up on me, but there is a solar storm, a geo something flare going on, so maybe, I don't know, maybe that has to do with some weird stuff with electronics and all that stuff. I have no clue. But alright, so the Dacian, or paganism, Romanian paganism, so we're gonna go back onto that. And then I'm going to finish up. Once I finish with this, there's really not much I can find. You really can't find much about, Romanian witchcraft or Romanian paganism because it's all oral. So everything is passed down orally, and we no idea, really. I mean, I've been talking to Nadia for, Twitter, tweets. Very different. She's one amazing person, though. So sweet, and just so down to earth, and it's been incredible to actually connect to that side of my, family. And it's weird to say, hey, there's, my family right there. So, but yeah, it was very interesting. So, alright, now on with the Zalmoxianism, which is Romanian paganism. Very different. Alright, so the Dacian life revolved around Zalmoxis and the reward of the afterlife. Rewards of your afterlife, the afterlife. So it was Herod who mentioned the similarity of Zalmoxis, the man who became a god or daemon, to Pythagoras, who is sometimes said to have been his slave master and or teacher. So the set of religious ideas whose origin is attributed to Zalmoxis does indeed resemble Pythagoreanism. Besides immortality, Zalmoxis is said to have also taught his followers a highly praised form of psychosomatic medicine based on incantations, magic, and charms, whose purpose was to bring healing by unifying the soul with the body, and that's Plato. So, this medieval tradition appears to have been long-lived, as 40-plus Dacian names, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, Dacian people? I don't know if I'm saying that right, of the medicinal plants were inserted in the famous Marcia Medica of the Greek. So, physician Dioscurides, and in De Hebus, 3rd century CE, today's Romanian incantations, folklore, rituals of the dead, folk dances like the hora, etc. still bear resemblance of what is known to the Dacian cultures. So if you visited Romania recently, maybe you took notice on the plenty of bars, pubs, sports clubs, or even stores which carried the name Wolf in them, because that's the Dacian people. It's like a wolf cult. So, so the word Dacian means nothing other than wolf. Deos equals wolf. Okay, so they were the wolf people, pack people in battle, much like the Germanic berserkers frenzied themselves into battle rage. The Dacians would imitate the wolf's howl and ready themselves for battle. So they fought for their pack, for justice for their pack. So it is surprising that they would appear not to have had a goddess like Germanic Angerboda, wolf pack mother of iron wood. So another sacred animal, or another animal sacred to them was the serpent, or more specifically its mythological variant, the dragon. Even today's, Zalmoxianists revere and celebrate the holy fire, and wolf and dragon adorn many a flag, banner, or are found in the logos of neo-pagan organizations. Neo-pagan organisms, yeah. So, in the spirit of ye olden days, today's Zalmoxianism is not one religion, and its followers are not unified. So there is an ongoing debate between the various groups who actually follow the true Zalmoxianism. So a debate inherited by the early 20th century historians such as Nikolai something Vasil Paravan, I don't know, Jean Coleman, Constantine, and Mareka Eladi. Their claims and research material is still controversial, as it is incomplete, and often takes a political or Christian religious character. Some of these words are just, I don't speak Romanian, so I'm very sorry, guys. I can't speak Romanian at all. I'm sure I could if I took, lessons, whatever. Alright, so yeah, very interesting there. So, however, it is true that the 21st century Zalmoxianism heavily leans on Romanian folklore rather than actual Guido-Dacian or general Thracian spirituality. Hence, the anthologist Ian Ginahu states that the Romanian lives in the proximity of the divine, and that he personifies stars, creatures, animals, birds, reptiles, insects, plants, natural phenomena, illnesses, sentiments, soul feelings, and or embedded core pantheistic elements of their set of beliefs. So for the early Indo-Europeans, the worship of the fire was central to their beliefs, so as it was pivotal to their culture, to their survival. So nowadays, no one sacrifices animals or even humans in Zalmoxian ritual, so anymore, of course. Instead, their fire worship is rather meditative nature. So candles or bonfires are lit, sometimes hymns and songs are being sung, or a few prayers to Vesta, goddess of fire. So yeah, we have that one. We all know who Vesta is, I hope. Where'd I go? Vesta, the goddess of fire. So not the similarity to the holy book of the Persian Zoroastrians of Vesta are being spoken. So at Zalmoxis' temple in Datuna, Romania, followers gather annually to celebrate the revival of their ancient gods together. Now, during this ritual, celebrants of the fire of creation that are deceased are being asked to reincarnate, and spirits being called upon to manifest. Very interesting. This is really, really interesting. Still, it does. I'm seeing connections with it now that I study it more, now that I read it more, and there are books, and I don't honestly want to pay $40 for a book on Romanian paganism if it doesn't have the practices and how-tos. But it's just very interesting. So, very interesting. So, okay, but even here, rituals are not entirely free from Christianity. Alongside the six-petaled flower, the Christian Celtic cross is bowed to. It is placed in the center of the altar, and those Zalmoxians believe in Dumnezeu, the Lord of the Lords, also the Romanian name for the Christian God, even call upon Jesus. So undeniably, this is a kind of eclecticism that doesn't make much sense, right, anymore in terms of fulfilling or somewhat traditional or logical spirituality. So to each their own, of course. So yeah, it's really different. So now I really understand why it is so, because it's regional. Everything is regional. So it, again, with, traditional witchcraft, it's very regional. This Romanian, paganism is very regional, I guess. Now, in 2010, the attempt of writing the Book of Zalmoxis, basically a Romanian Bible, was initiated. It contained the collected interpretations of historian philosophers, poets like Mihai, and even scientists. So the blanks were filled in with other related Indo-Aryan beliefs, mixed with tidbits of Christianity. Now, the symbol chosen for this Romanian Bible was declared as the new symbol of all Zalmoxius' cross. Astonishing enough, since there is no mention of a cross in connection with the god Zalmoxis anywhere in historic documents. So it is an equal four-armed cross displaying the flower of life, reminding the original, non-political swastika Hindu Indo-Aryan symbol of good luck. Very interesting stuff. I mean, really, really interesting stuff. So, I mean, I guess it's just, yeah, I guess it's just, very eclectic. That's what I'm coming to. So, now, okay, other modern symbols regarded as sacred are the square, symbol of masculinity and linearity, the crescent moon, bendis quoits, triangle, bendis quoits, hexagon, unification of male and female principles, circle of life. Now, the book claims to state historic facts, yet it is at best mainly a curiously eclectic and speculative work. Now, Zalmoxian babies are baptized in the name of Zalmoxis, polygamy and spiritual polygamy are the new hit, and although there is no mention of it in any historical records, why not throw in some sex rites and orgies in the mix too? It wouldn't be pagan without it, right? Right. I'm dead serious. Alright. Where'd I go? Alright, okay. Now, Zalmoxians celebrate the usual pagan holidays, the Wheel of the Year, along with a few other Romania-specific semi-political ones. A few traditions still stem from Romania, from Roman times to Gothic occupation. So, we have a lot of these really amazing symbols. So, as is often the case, the organized reconstruction of ancient pagan religions, complete with a Bible to go along with it, doesn't work. It is in fact against the core of common ancient pagan spirituality. True. Which was mostly undogmatic, adoptive, and free-spirited, relying on ideas rather than set rules, commands, and regulations. So there are several pagan movements out there today whose political extremism, both left and right-winged, religious intolerance, Christianized mindset, sexual deviance, and confused eclectic rituals have turned them into one big embarrassing mess after all. So anyhow, the largest reconstructionist Zalmoxian groups in Romania are the Societatea Ghebeleze, the Society of Ghebeleze, with approximately 500 members, split into 15 branches. So due to their core values and motto of the Societe, O Familii, Un Neam, Un Tetui, one family, one nation, one territory. I don't know how I said that. Nadia, if you watch this, please correct me. Just smack me. I do. I love talking to her. It's just so amazing. Where did I go? So yeah, left-wing extremists have accused the society of being Nazist. There are rumors of scandals within the organization. However, this person says, I personally haven't found any concrete proof regarding these alleged scandals, nor their nature. Should anyone have information on these, please do contact this person, though, and she will or he will try to revise this entry. So, other well-known groups are Zalmoxi and Teradakia Ethrina, as well as several smaller, lesser-known groups. So we do have, we really have some interesting stuff, like we have the table of Zalmoxian, psychology and symbolism, portals, gates of an awakening. We have the sun, what it means. It's very different. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I just thought that was really different. I'm really liking all of this about the pagan, Romanian paganism. But it is so difficult. And when you go to look up Zalmoxis, the god Zalmoxis, online, and you do all of that, you have I don't remember what it was called, like the law of Zalmoxis. And supposedly everything that Zalmoxis gave to his people, his disciples, basically is what we find in the Bible. So I do see how it's very eclectic, and I don't know, but it's very interesting. So it's very, very interesting. It's really neat to really delve deep inside, my culture, and I love it. So I pretty much think I have the whole Romanian thing down right now, with the paganism and what's going on over there. I yet to journey there, obviously. So now it would be the Italian side, which I already pretty much know quite a bit about the Italian paganism, and how it comes out of Italy, Dior, Prada, whatever. No. Yes, but no. Not what I'm talking about. I just think it's really interesting. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, honestly? I mean, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting topic. It's really, really hard to kind of, just kind of grasp. Alright. There was one book on Amazon that I do want to, Discover Romania with Peter Hurley. All these, people going to Romania. I just think it's really, really interesting. So there was one book, Romanian... and I can't remember what the book was called. Yeah. Oh. Well, okay, now it's cheaper. It's not $40 anymore. It is Paganism in Romanian Folklore. Alright, so it says here the description of this book. 202 pages. Okay, that's not bad. This scarce antiquarian book is a facsimile reprint of the original. Due to its age, it may contain imperfections such as marks, notations, marginal and flawed pages. Because we believe this work is culturally important, we have made it available as part of our commitment for protecting, preserving, and promoting the world's literature in affordable, high-quality, modern editions that are true to their original artwork. Okay, so it looks like it's okay. And then we have Romanian folk tales, and we have the Thracian magic. So yeah, a lot of people, it's got a lot of really good, reviews. So great read. The book reminded me of where I came from and the traditions my country used to have when I was growing up. So hopefully, that is something that I can, it's definitely a lot better than $40. I was like, whoa, that's an expensive book. But it's probably worth it. I don't know. Alright, let's do some coffee talk and see. But yeah, it was just very beautiful to see. I mean, watching just, non-religious and non-pagan things about Romania, discovering Romania, and, just the beautiful scenery and everything that's there. Wow. It was incredible. It was really incredible to see. And it just makes me want to visit. I love it. So. Alright. Tina J. Cool. She is very pretty. Definitely good genetics. I swear we don't age. How old do you think she is? We don't age. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because we were so close to Transylvania. No, I'm joking. The whole thing about Vlad being a vampire is just myth and legend, because when you went up against him, there was bloodshed. That's all. But yeah, she's amazing. I love her. It's actually Nadia Comaneci. So, alright, Kim Lehman, my love. Oh, glad she saw your tweet. Who? Oh, Nadia? Yeah, I love her. She's amazing. Hope you get to talk to her. We did. Love all the research you did on this video and all your videos. Aw, thank you. Thank you. It's so amazing. It is so amazing. It's incredible, Kim. You know how, it makes my day. And people are like, okay, well, you're just going to her because she's famous. No, actually, I'm not. Because I don't have one interest in gymnastics whatsoever. But I do really like her foundation, the Nadia Comaneci Foundation. And that is for Special Olympics. And I won't go any further with that because of privacy issues for other people. But I really admire that. And Nadia, I will, if you let me, I'll send you a direct tweet or a message or an email or a letter. I could write you a letter, and I want to tell you about what, you know, goes on here and within our family, and see if you with the Special Olympics, because I do support the Special Olympics, and I don't know why. I always have. Now I know. Who knows? The competition, I mean, being very competitive, even when we're, you know, just, you know, playing, you know, tennis or something like that, whatever, it gets competitive. We're talking, you know, we're not, you know, I'm not yelling, I'm Romanian. So it's very, it's pretty interesting stuff. Drew's Paranormal Vlog. Hello. Hey buddy, hope you're good, my friend. I am well. I still support you on Patreon, only $1. That's okay, but every little makes a lot. Buddy, big hugs from Scotland. Oh, thank you. I've been doing interviews. Would you come on to talk about the Ouija? After all I've learned from you, the best. I don't know, because I am very on the fence, borderline of whether ghost hunters or paranormal researchers, I don't think that they should be using the board. I think it's a spiritual tool. I don't think that, you know, you take it to a cemetery or a graveyard, or, you know, you take it to a haunted location. You don't have to do that. I mean, you can, but I mean, what I see is disrespect. So I don't know. I personally have nothing to prove to people anymore about the Ouija not being evil. So I don't know. Probably not. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Because I'm not going to change anybody's mind. I won't change anybody's mind. So I don't know. I am just very, very, I respect you, because I know you're respectful and you're professional, and I just love you to death. We could, you know, have an interview, but not specifically on the Ouija, you know. I think it'd be really, really neat. Alright. Ava, could you please help me understand my djinn? Ooh, I don't know where I picked him up at. I'm worried because I know not all tribes get along, so I don't want to offend him. That's very true. He communicated directly to me. He said he was fascinated by me and is in love with me. He might try to marry you. He said he would hurt anyone that would hurt me good. He seems very worried about making me unhappy and scared. I believe him. Aw, he said he is good and he has blue wings. I live in a blue house in another dimension and insists he wants to fly with me there. Whoa. So we will never be apart. I asked him what his home looks like, and he only said the inside was white and there was always good music playing. He seems fascinated with music and food. Can you help me? Is he good or bad? I would use your power of discernment. I'm not 100% sure right now. Don't let him take you. Don't let your djinn take you off. So I honestly would not let your djinn take you off, because they sometimes do like to in mythology and folklore, Persian and Arabic, and Muslim and Islamic. Sometimes it's considered bad because they want to take you away and you don't return. Just be careful. Just be very, 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 very careful, please. Alright, Wicca. Do you know the name of the music in the background? Oh, how I use the Ouija board alone. I will have to look at that. Alright, Kim Lehman, hello. The Partial Sun, hello. Tina J. Isaac. I don't want to butcher your last name. Hi. Michelle Lahorn, Diane Hannon. Hey, yeah, Chico, looking handsome as always. Thank you. I love him. Gustavo, hello. Adam Lantis, my bro Jay Phoenix. Who else? Well, I think that's it, guys. Smokey Shake, Skyly Sullivan, Cole McLaren. Alright. So, yeah. That's what I found. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. But I think it'll be cool. But alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. Yule's coming. And yeah, I'm going to share with you guys probably some of my Yule rituals. So be prepared for that. And yeah, just be safe, stay healthy. I love you all very much with all my heart. All the way from Venus. All the way back down. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, I love you all very, very, very much, and thank you guys for watching.